What's going on, guys? You're at Local Ham Sandwich. I'm here with
Will.
And what did you do last weekend, Will?
Last weekend, I got top 4 at the Dugout OTS. I was undefeated after Swiss, the only one undefeated. Went 5-0 in Swiss. And then it just ended up losing to UBell with some bad hands in Game 3, top 4 against the guy that won. So.
And what did you do that with?
I played Fiendsmith Snake Eyes.
Very nice. Any shout-outs before we start the deck profile here?
Just shout-outs to all the homies at Locals.
Very nice. Let's get into it.
So like I said, I played Fiendsmith Snake Eye. I was playing Muskets before this, but it has a really good Snake Eye matchup. But a lot of people weren't on Snake Eye, and I got bodied with it at the previous OTS the day before, so just decided to play this instead the next day, and it ended up working out for me.
Play the best deck if you got it, right?
Yeah, might as well, especially before the ban list.
Yes, sir.
So everything's pretty mostly standard. 3 Ash, 2 Pop, 1 Oak, a Flamberge, Snake Eye Thea Bellstar, Temple, OSS, Bonfire for consistency, Triple Witch, Triple Wanted for the Snake Eyes package. For the most part, it's pretty consistently the same for everybody. Some people will tweak, like Thea Bellstar to 2 or something, but I just figured max consistency.
Right.
Fiendsmith engine, 3, 1, and 1. Again, pretty standard for most people. I saw someone at the YCS this past weekend playing 2 Engraver. And 2 Witch, just to play a clean 40, but you play enough bricks, so like 44 to 45 is pretty okay.
Right.
Hand traps, Ogre at 2, just because I couldn't find space for 3. 3 Nib, 3 Veiler, 3 Ash, 3 Imperm. Then I played 4 Bestials, 2 Druis, a Mag, and a Baldrake. And then something that a lot of people were cutting to the side was Crossout. I was just maining it. Figured enough people were on enough hand traps. A lot of the lines can be pretty fragile to nib. Also, some hands without as many hand traps as you play. Some hands just really lose to like 1 Bestial or 1 Ash Blossom in certain spots. So just figured, this card is good. It's also really good against the mirror and against Fiendsmith stuff. So.
Yeah. Any changes you would make to the main deck in hindsight?
So I played this again on Thursday at the only locals I went to last week, and I really didn't like. I kept the list together as it was so that I could do the profile for you. But I'd probably just cut Ogre or put it in the side. It's good. It's good against UBell, but like I really didn't like it against anything else all day. So it's probably a card that I would probably cut, and then that would put me at 43, I believe. That's like a number that I'm fine with. But again, this deck's probably toast in the next week.
Yeah,
so
for sure.
Extra deck, mostly standard for most people, but the 3 fusions for Fiendsmith. Opted for the Necroquip. It was very useful in a lot of situations all day, so like I'm not upset that I played it. And then the 1 Beatrice, which is super marked for getting nuked on the ban list. Your links for the Fiendsmith engine, pretty standard. SP, IP. Some people cut the Phoenix, but there are some plays where you can put it in Indianapolis still, so it's probably fine. The only thing I'd probably cut it for would be like maybe Dark, because I didn't side it, and there were some times that I could need it.
Yep.
Hida, Princess, Celine, Apo, and Access. Some people side the Access, but I just decided not to side any extra deck monsters and just play it, and it helped a lot. Definitely breaking boards.
Did you feel like you needed Wave King at all? Did you miss that?
I played it in the past, but a lot of times when you're able to make Wave King and still end up on your normal board, it's just egregious, and like you can just end on a better board without it. And then if that's the only thing you can make, a lot of times your board would be like Sequence plus a rank 6, and like you can just summon Beatrice dump Ash, and then turn these into a Princess bring back Ash, and you get full combo. So like that happened a lot, and like it's insane and should not be legal whatsoever. This card shouldn't exist.
Of course.
Princess shouldn't be generic the way that it is. It's kind of ignorant. Upset a few opponents that I was able to do that after they stopped everything else. But I didn't hit the cards. I just played the cards.
Right.
So that's it for the extra. The side, 6 draw cards, Mulch Army, Phantasme. Both were pretty good all day when I saw them. Couple times, you know, draw like a Phantasmic or something off of a little Charmy. It was really good. It forces you to play a little weird. I mean, you're usually automatically getting at least 2 draws off of it, so it's at least a +1. Snakes usually, especially if they open up. Witch, it's pretty good too. Have to play this card because of time. I hate it. It needs banned. Back row, hate. Only change here is I probably wouldn't play the Duster. I'd probably just play the 3rd Cyclone. It's just better against Runic. I didn't play against Runic, but it's just better against Runic. It's better, like, if they flip Skill Drain, you can chain this instead of just, like, trying to just nuke the board. Also, normally, if they have, like, Judgment post side, they'll Judgment this immediately, whereas they may let one of these go through. And then this just being a quick play and being settable on your turn to like hit a Fuel Spell or something on their turn, there's just way more value.
Yep.
And then 3 Skill Drain. This card also needs to be banned. I actually didn't side this in at all. I played against a lot of Ubel and like Whitewoods and stuff, so like it wasn't going to be useful. They also play those cards, and like Whitewoods just pluses off that card anyway.
Yep.
So I never ended up siding in it, but it was for snakes. In theory, obviously it's insane because against snakes you can out your own, but they can't out yours. So so yeah, that's the only change on the side, would just be like 3rd Cyclone here, but that's about it.
Cool. Well, congrats on your 4th place and your
Thank you.
invitation for next year's Nats.
Yeah, now I can play goofy stuff at regionals and other events.
Yeah, exactly. And your deck gets nuked and you're not mad about it.
Nope. I offed all the high rarity stuff a little while back for this deck, so I'm not going to lose a ton of money, which is great.
Fantastic.
So yeah.
Well, guys, comment down below what you liked, what you didn't like, or just tell Will congrats, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye.